All right, let's just jump right in, because we got to talk about networking. For so many of us, that one word just brings up this feeling of, dread. But what if I told you there's a completely different way to look at it? A way that suggests networking is, believe it or not, actually simple.
I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. When you think about going to a networking event or, sending one of those cold messages on LinkedIn, does it just make you feel kind of tired? Like it's just another box you have to check off your list? Something you should do, not something you actually want to do?
Well, if you answered yes to any of that, trust me, you are so not alone. A lot of what we call networking can feel really transactional and just plain awkward. It's like you're walking into a room with this hidden agenda, trying to size people up and figure out what you can get from them. It's no wonder it feels so icky.
But this is where everything gets flipped on its head. This one little sentence challenges that entire uncomfortable feeling. It's a hint that there's a totally different path, a simpler and, honestly, a much more authentic way to do it. And that's exactly what we're going to unpack right now. So before we get to the good stuff, the solution, we first have to really get a handle on the problem. And the problem is what our source material calls the transactional trap. It's that old school way of thinking that just sets us all up for frustration and failure right from the get-go. Yeah, this really breaks down that kind of yucky feeling, right? The old way is all about what you can get, right here, right now. You're not there to actually connect with someone, you're there to get something. It feels like you're asking a total stranger for a favor, and the goal is almost always a referral or a job lead. I mean, it's just a totally one-sided approach. Okay, so if that old way is so broken, what's the fix? Well, here comes the twist, and it's a huge shift in perspective that honestly changes the entire game. We're going to move away from all that transactional stuff and towards something way, way more powerful.
And wow, this slide just lays it out perfectly. Your goal isn't, how do I get a referral out of this person anymore? Instead, it becomes, how can I build a real, genuine connection with this person? You see the difference there? One is all about taking, but the other is about building. It completely reframes everything.
Okay, so what's the secret? What's the one simple idea that makes this whole shift possible? What's the key that turns networking from a total chore into something you might actually enjoy? And boom, here it is, the big idea, the coffee chat. And the absolute key here is that it's not actually about coffee, and it's definitely not about getting a job. It's a low-stakes way to change the entire conversation. You're not going and asking for something. You're just showing up with curiosity and a real desire to learn from them.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? This isn't just some vague concept. It's a real, actionable technique that you can start using like today to start building that network in a way that feels good.
Let's be crystal clear on what a coffee chat really is. It's just a short, informal, super low-pressure conversation. And this is the most important part. Your focus is 100% on learning about their journey, their career, their insights. The whole getting a job thing, it's just completely off the table.
And look how simple this is to actually put into practice. Step 1, just think, who are you genuinely curious about? Whose career path just fascinates you? Step 2, reach out and ask for just 15 minutes of their time to hear their story. And step 3, when you finally chat, make it all about them. Ask good questions and really listen. That's literally it. Okay, so doing this, using these steps, it really comes down to a certain mindset. This isn't just about the actions you take, it's about how you think about building these professional relationships for the long haul. And this is absolutely crucial to get. This whole coffee chat thing, it is not some sneaky trick to get a job by next week. It's a long-term strategy. It's about building a whole network of people who actually know you, who trust you, and who respect you, all because you approach them with real curiosity, not with some hidden agenda. And the payoff for playing the long game? Oh, it's huge. When you focus on relationships, you build real, genuine trust. And that trust becomes the foundation for relationships that last, not just a bunch of temporary contacts in your phone. And you know what happens then? Over time, way more authentic and, frankly, better opportunities just start to find their way to you. So, look, if you take away just one single thing from all this, please let it be this. The entire secret to making networking simple, and maybe even fun, is to change your goal. Stop trying to get something. Start trying to learn something. That one little shift, it changes absolutely everything. So I want to leave you with this question. Just for a moment, forget about who can get you a job.
Who is one person right now whose story you are genuinely curious to hear? Seriously, think of a name. Because that curiosity, that's the real, simple key to it all.